I agree, because of the fact that you got two major issues. One, to match up white. Two, to match up black. Two hardest colors to match up, true or false. Okay? Therefore, unless you got the original paint, you can't spot paint.
You're right.
Even then, with the original paint. 4 years, I wouldn't spot paint, because it's not gonna match because it's flat. That's why I would never suggest
It's
it.
not flat as eggshell.
Okay, it's eggshell, since nobody's over here. So since it's eggshell, maybe after 4 years, it can be matched up, spot paint, maybe. And that's a real small maybe.
It's not at all. Now, doing one wall, you're gonna have to do the whole wall or not at all.
It depends on the paint, not the paint, but the paint. If it was semi-gloss, maybe again.
You ain't gonna do it in either because the house been left them.
You say no, and I'm saying maybe. I did not say no, I did not say he can't. I said maybe. If I said maybe, I know. Yeah. This is what I do. So, but, now I'm gonna finish it. But, what I do, I just say the hardest colors to match up, blah, blah, blah. So when I spot paint, it's been 4 years,
Maybe.
because I say maybe. I can do a test spot, and if it blend in, that's one thing. But if it don't, but I would not come in here, repair all the holes, and then spot paint all the holes. Nope.
The best thing to do is not put holes in to begin with.
Well, what you do, but you give a permission to do so, what you say about the hooks.
Well,
in the contract,
again, when you use hooks, there's not a hole unless you pull the hook out.
what kind of hook you, then it's a hole. If you pull the hook out, it's a hole.
It's a hole.
You don't pull the hooks out, you leave the hooks where they are.
You never said that, and it's not in the lease either.
But you did say.
Or else I would have left it.
But you did say about it, I said, so we can get the hooks correct, you say yes. I heard you say. Except for the bathroom, and me personally, sheetrock, yes. Paddleboard, because that's one thing, when you come out in any kind of wood walls, you put nails, tacks, and whatever the case would be, just best way to do it for it, that got fiberglass in it, sand it, prime it.
What are you talking about?
The paddleboard.
Yeah.
That's what it is, paddleboard.
Mm-hmm.
Which in turn, if you're gonna paint paddleboard, if you seal all the seams, all the butt joints, all the cracks, all the crevices, and you prime it.
Mm-hmm.
You prime it. And I don't, teach his own. I don't have nothing against oil base, let me tell you what I don't. The oil is inside. You can't get outside, I do oil base all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Inside, and because you got different primers that do the same thing, it's not better as oil base. Therefore, I don't use oil based primer. It's just me on the inside, because I'm working in it. And I don't care how many rings you put up, it's gonna get to you. Because it's oil based. And then when you finish, the oil, it lingers for a minute. True or false?
Oh, it does. Use a lot of videos to see the whole base.
So, I'm not here to disagree with you. Nothing you're saying is something you call home. So, other than that, it's your part. So I asked, you did it? Well, please, prove it. Now, as for all this right here, like I said, sheetrock, mud, sheetrock, compound, stacking, whatever you want to call it. Take out the hole, and I'll go use one belt. As far as the whole damn room, I didn't ask, I didn't look. To do the whole thing, and when you got the whole inside, except for the trim, you get reference to the walls. Okay? I would have a problem doing the trim. The reason being is what's up under the scope right here. And it's gonna keep on peeling like it did now. Because it wasn't primed. And when I'm saying primed, let me do that. Because of that gloss. Because of that gloss. Paint ain't gonna stick to it.
Okay.
Unless you look back at that same paint that you did to begin with. And I'm not down with contractor. Okay? I'm not even telling you what I know of. I'm telling you what I know. That sheen, that paint up on that, that's high gloss. That's what I used to do on the tree.
Okay.
Okay? But to downgrade with anything else, you're working backwards. That's why it's killing. That's why the moisture, I took it off the top. Between the original sheen eyebrows and that oil base, there was nothing in between. It literally had to be sanded, primed before you put it on.
Yeah.
That oil base.
Okay.
And I'm not, once again, I'm a real contractor, don't work on it. Okay? And they did what they did, they tell you they want to tell you, but just for me, you, for
Peeling paint is no cost to her.
Say it again.
Peeling paint is no cost to dog.
No, but I just say, I don't know what I say from me to you, just so you're the GY, FY, so you know going forward. If you ever gonna do a high gloss, if you're not gonna go back with a high gloss, or maybe even similar gloss, you're good. But if you're gonna go all based on a high gloss, that's why the moisture.
Okay.
And it also, with tub is, all that need to be cut off, it really need to be 100% white, so it don't cut you never worry about it. Never.
That's right.
I'm over here with that tub of paint. I tell you right now, like it's been there. I don't care about appliance paint, it never works. Why it never works? At the factory, they heat it on it. Just like the car paint jobs.
Yeah.
That's why for them, try it. I don't care what they gotta do. It works for them. It never will.
Right.
It always gonna appear.
Right.
Always.
Okay.
And I'm not saying this to that's what you're doing. Okay. So you do what you do. But you actually save yourself. It peeled it. And you replace that either caulk on around. And you paint that caulk will be there. But see that caulk will come off before
That's right.
like so. So that's my take on it. But leaving stuff in that.
All three of you,
Say it again.
you said you yourself and you.
Oh yeah, leaving stuff in that.
Yeah.
As far as the cost, I do everything by square footage.
You what?
I measure the rooms. Let me about 8 foot ceilings, so I do my estimates by square footage.
Okay.
I don't guesstimate. And the reason why I don't guesstimate is when, if you was a client, even when you was a client, I come in and I say, well, I can go for the blah, 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 hold me to that. And then I do the measurements, it's less. I'm doing the customer a disservice. Okay. If it's more, then I don't tell them, well, it's not this amount, it's this amount. So that's what I do about square footage.
Were you proposing to come in here to get this straight for her?
I have a problem with it. Because see, the kicker of it is right here. Well,
On the floor, maybe.
that's my point.
The floor don't need to be done?
No.
No, I want to make sure he said that. Did he say that?
I said the floor doesn't need to be.
The floor doesn't need to be done. And here's the thing about him coming in to do that. That would mean that there's additional days that technically I'm living here, when in all actuality I'm not, because this is the closeout. So how would that work? I need to make that very clear because I don't live here anymore. The key is on the mantle here, right here on the mantle. If he comes in days after, you may do a thing where you may say that I was still living here while my father is doing the repairs. That's not the case. My move out day is February 18th. It is February. I do not physically live here anymore. My child and I do not physically live here anymore. The key is on the mantle. This house belongs to you. Making that very clear because the move out, February 18th, I'm out, which is the exact day 4 years ago that I moved in.
Okay.
Just to make that very clear. That's why I asked you about prorated rent for this month, because I don't physically live here anymore after today. I haven't been living here, by the way, but I paid you for the entire month because that's what you said. I respected that. I paid you, and the check is cleared, actually. The check is cleared, so you got the entire rent for this month. However, I do not live here anymore, and today is the exact day 4 years ago that I moved in.
Okay, I'm aware of that.
However, there's still 10 more days after today. However, most rents are until a 30 day. You know, and February has 28.
Okay.
So,
yeah, so it's actually done on a 30-day cycle. And some months got 31 days, it's still done on a 30-day cycle. And in February 20, still done on a 30-day cycle. But you prorate moving in. It's just your rent, your money that's due back to moving out.
Right now, we're